Hello and welcome to another video by ES Repair. I am your host, Mr. Fix-It. In this video I'm going to show you how to back up your computer to your cloud. In the previous videos I've shown you how to set your personal cloud up. I've also showed you how to move files to the cloud. I've also showed you how to synchronize your files to the cloud. Now I'm going to show you how to back up your computer and store it on the cloud. Now there's going to be two parts of this video. The first part I'm going to do the Windows. The second part I'm going to do the iMac and the MacBooks. They're independent as to what Windows does, and I will go into detail with that and on how to set those up. First thing you want to do is you want to go on the internet, and because this is a Western Digital My Cloud that I had set up, we need to go to their website. It's going to be www.mycloud.com/learn. As you can see, this is the address that we're going to. Now, as you can see, there are different ones that they have. I'm going to go ahead and click on the one that I have. Yours may be different, but this is just a general description of how this works. Next, we're going to download apps and software. Now, these are the apps that you can use with your cloud. Now what we want is smartware. Now as you can see, WD Smartware does not work with Macs. Macs has their own program called Time Machine, which I will go into details later on in this video. First thing you want to do, go to Windows. Now you're going to come to their download page. Go ahead and click download. It will tell you the size, the version, the last time it was updated. The products down here, pay close attention because these are the products that it won't support. If you scroll further down, it will tell you which versions of Windows that this will work, and any other issues that you may have if you're using an earlier version of Western Digital Smartware. So go ahead and click download and go ahead and open it. It will come up as a zip file. When the zip file opens, you'll see that the program is located in the zip file. Go ahead and open it and allow the program to run. Now you're going to have the initial program up and running. This is to let you know what the software is going to be doing. Go ahead and click Next. You'll have your user license agreement. Be sure you read that. And then click the chat box to show that you did read it and that you agree with their privacy policy. And then choose Install. You're going to get the user account control come up. Go ahead and choose Yes. Make sure it does say Western Digital Technologies. And then let the program install. Once it's finished, go ahead and click Finish. Now this is going to come to this page. This is the upgrade to the Smartware Pro. It will give you some additional features that the other version does not have. You can get the free upgrade if you want. It's up to you. If you want to get the free upgrade, you can choose enter your first name, your last name, and your email address, and what they'll do is send you an activation code so you can activate the software. Well, I'm going to skip that because I'm not going to do it at this time. Now, to set up your first backup, we're going to select the backup source and a backup target. Now the source is the main part. Like, for instance, your computer is going to be considered the source. and what we're going to do, which is Windows, that's drive C. Now if you have other partitions or drives, you can select those if you want. Right now we're going to do drive C because that's my operating system. We're going to select My Cloud because this is the personal cloud that I had set up. And it's going to ask you for the username and password. Now that we have this selected, we're going to use Smartware. You do have other places where you want to store it. We're going to use Smartware because that's going to be the folder that it was designed for. Now you can set it up for other places if you want. If you want to put it in public, that's fine. That's up to you. And then once you're finished, click Next. Now it's going to bring you to this screen. And what this is going to do is show that you're going to back up your laptop to your cloud drive. And it's wanting to ask you what kind of plan do you want to use. The category backup, which is set up for the default, this is for most users. It locates, categorizes, and backs up all your pictures, music, movies, your emails, your documents, and any other important data that you have. If you want to pick and choose what gets to be backed up, you can choose File Backup. Now, once you decide if you want to leave it on Category Backup, go ahead and click Next. Now, this is wanting to know how often you want this to back up. If you put it on continuous, anytime you make a change to your computer or to your files, it will automatically start the backup of those changes. For instance, if you imported new pictures from your phone or from your camera and saved them onto your computer, as soon as you do that, your computer will begin the backup process and send them to your cloud as a backup. Or you could do a scheduled backup. You could do it hourly, you could do it daily, you could do it monthly. It's up to you. And plus you can choose the days that you want to do the backup, at what time you want to do the backup. This is completely up to you. Once you've decided how you want to back up or the frequency you want to back up, go ahead and choose Next. Now what it's going to do is search through your entire computer and see what all you have. Now as you can see, it shows that I have all my documents, my mail, my movies, my music, some other files, and all my pictures. Now it shows you, it's still searching. It's going to show you how many files there are, and it's going to show you what the size of the backup's going to be. Now this may take a moment, so just sit back and wait for it to get done. It's going to depend on how much data you have to back up. Now what we're going to do is, you can see the total amount. I've got 12,061 files. A total of 122.98 gigabytes. So as you can see, there's a lot. Over here, this shows you everything that's already on the computer, on the drive. And you can also choose Advanced View. And what this does is breaks it down as to what all you want. So if you decide that no, you don't want to back up your movies, or you don't want to back up other things, you could pick and choose what to and what not to back up. Now it shows that the only thing that's going to be done here is the pictures. Now as I said, you can pick and choose what to back up. I'm just doing pictures for this demonstration. And then you choose Enable Backup. Now the backup plan has been completed, and you can also modify your backup plan. All you have to do is launch the Western Digital Smartware and then select desired device. And then you can decide on if you want to make changes to your plan. Once you're done, complete OK, and that is all you have to do. Next, let me show you how to set up the time machine on the Mac computers. Now on the first tab, I've shown you how to set up the backup for Windows. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do Time Machine on a Mac computer. Now with Time Machine, it's a built-in program that you can use to back up your computer. So in case something happens, you get a virus or your hard drive crashes, you're not losing anything valuable. And these things are great to do. Now I've shown you in previous videos how to do backups on Windows, but this one I'm going to show you how to do this on a cloud. Now you don't have to choose a cloud, but this is the same procedure you would run if you didn't have a cloud drive. But if you do have a regular external USB drive or something, then you can use that instead. So let me show you how the process starts. You'll go up here, you'll see this clock. It looks like it's going backwards. This is the time machine icon. As you can see, it's not currently set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for a backup drive. Now this right here will show you if you currently have any kind of backups currently on the computer, which in this case you don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the preferences, and here comes Time Machine. Now as you can see, it currently is turned off, so we're going to turn it on. Now when you turn it on, it's going to ask you the Time Machine backup. This is the location where we want to put it. We'll select that. Now if you want, you can encrypt the backups. It's up to you. It will probably ask you for a password, which you will need to remember to restore the backup. And we're going to use disk. Now it's going to connect to the account, and it's going to ask you to sign in. Now that you have it connected, it shows that what's connected. It shows the oldest backups. It's going to show the latest backups. It's going to show you the free space that you have and what the total space is. The next backup is going to be a 98, it's counting down. It's going to be about a minute and a half, and it's going to start your backup. Now, Time Machine will keep back hourly backups for the past 24 hours, daily backups for the past month, and it also keeps weekly backups for all previous months. Now, the oldest backups are deleted when your disk becomes full, so it's going to depend on how much space your drive has. Well, this one here has a 3 terabyte drive, so it probably will take a while. But it also depends on how much information you have that you need to back up. Now you also want to make sure that you do have the check mark here, because this is going to leave your icon up here in the upper right. Now if you want to make changes to this, just click Options, and you can choose things that you want to leave out of the backup. Now, the estimated size of a full backup is about 40 gigabytes, so there's not much on this computer. And you can also notify after old backups are deleted, so if it needs to delete any old ones, it will notify you. And then once you make your changes, you can choose Save. Now, depending on how much data there is and how fast your internet connection is, it's going to take a little bit for the backup to complete. Now, as you can see, once the backup is complete, you'll get the notification up here to show that it's completed. You also show the space that's currently on the drive, and you're going to see the last time, the oldest backup, the latest backup, which is the most recent, and the next scheduled backup. And as you can see, it's going to be here in a few minutes. And that's all you have to do. You go ahead and exit out, and Time Machine will continue with the backup, and that's it. That's all you have to do to back up your computer to your personal cloud. Well, this concludes this video. I've shown you how to use different aspects of your personal cloud. This one here, I showed you how to create your backup using Time Machine onto your cloud. And there are going to be some more videos to come, so just stay tuned. I will have some more videos up as soon as I can. I want to thank you for watching. I'm your host, Mr. Fix-It.